average drinker, and it's time for another this or that. Who knows what we're going to figure out this time, but I'm excited because, well, Bill poured me 2 more glasses of whiskey. It's time to figure out which one I like better or which one is the best. I don't know. Let's see how they compare, and then we'll go from there and figure out what we find out. Okay, so I'm going to start with the one on the right over here. They're both pretty dark, actually, in color, so I don't know what that means. Let's see. Can we hold them up to the light? Can you see them in the light? They're both pretty dark. They both look pretty similar, actually. Okay. On the nose, I think it's a rye. Right away, I get those rye spices, a little bit of mintiness. Not a high proof, so it does not burn the nose hairs. Oh, it's just really nice and sweet. Sweet, minty, like spearminty. A little bit of vanilla bean. It's just really nice and balanced. Let's give it a sip. Oh yeah. That's really good. So it's sweet. I do get a little bit of like ethanol on it, but it's not bad. It's really well balanced. It actually tastes just like it smells. It's not overly sweet. It does dry out on the back end. So you get like vanilla, you get some spearmint, cinnamon, maybe some like spices, like baking spices. Definitely a rye and definitely a lower proof rye. Not sure I want one, but it's really nice. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of this one. Again, it's a rye, so at least I know the family we're in. We're in the rye family. That's a good sign. We're off to a good start, I think. It would blow my mind if I was not right about this, but this one seems like it's a little bit higher proof, actually. It does burn the nose hairs a little bit, but I do get those rye spices on this one as well. I get more vanilla that comes through, but I do get that mintiness on the back end, and I get the rye spices. Just really nice. I am getting a little bit of citrus as well in this one. Let's give it a sip. Sorry. That one actually, well, it might be the way I just tasted that, but that one like burned the crap out of the back of my throat. So it might be a little higher proof on the palate, or it went down the wrong pipe. That could happen. That has happened to me before. I need to give this one a second sip. I probably just took a little bit too big of a sip on the other one. So this is really mild in like a rye spice on it. Does have vanilla. I get a little bit of lemon, a little bit of leather and tobacco on it. It's nice. It's mild. These two are super similar, actually. Taste it again. It's good. It's just not super like rye forward. Like you do get that leather, tobacco, spearmint. It's really nice, but it's just not super intense. This one is a little bit sweeter on the right side. So good. They're both really, really good. Now it's time to make a decision and see which one I like better. I need a second. I need to try these again. Okay, this is tough because off camera, I like tasted these a little more and they actually opened up a little bit. This one over here is just a little bit sweeter than I thought originally. I would say they're both a little bit higher proof. Like, in my mind, I think these are about 115 proof. I could be completely wrong. I've been known to be wrong before. But they're really both nice. They both open up, like I said, this one's a little sweeter. This one has a little bit more flavor. But I think I have one that I like a little bit more than the other. So, that's this one on the right. I'm going to say it's a slight, like a little bit more. Like they're both so good. I love these both actually. They're really good. And it's funny to think that I used to think I didn't like ryes. Like ryes are delicious, especially in the wintertime. The nice and warmness and the fullness of the spices. That's another thing I noticed about this one. This one has a little bit more spice, a little more rye spice on the finish. It's so delicious. Okay, so we got a ranking here. A little bit better on this one than this one. Not much, though. It's incremental. Let's figure out what they are. Oh my gosh. Bill has done it again. I'm actually a little bit mind blown again because I should have known this. I actually should have known this. This guy's tricky. But these are both High West, double rye, single barrel store picks. And one's a Grenache finish. I think that's this one. The other is a Malbec finished. They're both super delicious. And I've actually said I love both of these on several occasions. But now it's time to actually figure out which one is which and which one I liked a little bit better. But like I said, they're both very, very good. Okay, so on the back of this one, I see yellow. You might not be able to see that. Can you? Who knows? Okay, so this one says yellow. Look on the bottom of the glass. Yellow! And just like that, the cookie crumbles. It's the Grenache finish. Grenache. So I like the Grenache finish best over this one, which is the Malbec finished. Blue on the back of this one. That's funny to me because we did a blind of these recently on our own, off camera, and I picked the Grenache over the Malbec. When it comes to the wine world, I actually really prefer a Grenache over a Malbec. Both super delicious. Nothing wrong with these. These are great whiskeys. And any High West store pick that I've gotten so far, I have not been disappointed with. Even had a High West double, was it not a double rye? It was like a peated bourbon. Super delicious. Awesome store pick. I think that one was at like Total Wine. Either way, these are awesome. Great store picks. High West makes some freaking delicious whiskey. And, well, I was stumped again on this or that because I'm pretty sure these are both about 100 proof. So, I failed. But they were great. And I hope you continue to watch more of these this or that's on The Average Drinker. Be sure to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll be back more with a lot of fun and a lot of stumpedness. Is that a word? Bye.